everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Oh yeah, guys, so last episode we made some beacons, and since the last episode and now I actually hooked these beacons up. They are only the very basic ones, just 9 pieces of iron underneath them, and then I got some runes going. I added some speed runes because it felt like making these beacons took forever. So yeah, all of the different runes that I had, and then I made some more speed runes is what I placed down for these things. So yeah, now we have a proper tier 5 blood altar. That's awesome. That'll allow us to create, I think it's the Archmage blood orb. We'll do that when we get to that point. I think it's required for a quest or something, but yeah, we'll do that later. So today I want to work on yet more quests. Of course I do. So what do we got? Let's see. We have bragging rights, which is like a whole bunch of like ridiculous just crafting stuff. Bee domination, we're actually getting pretty close on this. I was just looking a moment ago. We have almost 91,000 out of 100,000, so we are most of the way there. So that's awesome. Yeah, see those going up right now. That's cool. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna do any of this stuff today. The end, we don't have any quests here to do. For the hoarding, we don't have any quests to do. So let's do Euro Wizard Steve. We'll jump back into the magic stuff. So Arcane Crafting, says it's a task where the player needs specific items. So we need to make a deconstruction table. How do we make a deconstruction table? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to pull out the old Thomanonomicon. Okay, deconstruction table. I don't know where to even find that in here. Let's see, Gullimancy, Alchemy, maybe in here. Let's look. I know some of these things I haven't unlocked yet, and that is something that we're going to have to do, I expect, at some point. Arcane Boar, yeah, we don't need any of that right now. Infernal Furnace, Arcane Work Table, Levitator, Item Grade, Paving Stone, Arcane Stone. Okay, so I don't know how to get to the deconstruction table, so that's something I'm going to have to find. Since, yeah. Gullimancy, is it in here maybe? Nope, not seeing that. What about this one? Nope. I don't think it'd be under the B stuff. Whoops, get out of this thing. I don't think it's going to be under the B stuff. Is it under here? Ah, it's right here, very first page. Okay, very good. There comes a point in any thaumaturge career where he is unable to progress with research due to lack of knowledge. One possible recourse is a deconstruction table. The table allows you to break down objects into their simplest parts, which you can examine. Ah, that's cool. There are limits, however. The table breaks compound aspects into their component aspects only until primal aspects remain. During this process, much knowledge is lost, and at best, the thaumaturge can hope for is a single piece of primal knowledge. Wow, okay. So we need this on an arcane workbench. So we need a golden axe, a golden pickaxe, and a table, and a thermometer. Okay, do we have a thermometer? Yep, we have that. Let's make a golden axe. So, not you. Gold. Go ahead and craft a stack of those. So instead of pickaxe and an axe, so we're also going to need sticks. So pickaxe, axe, awesome. Okay, so what else did we need for that? Pickaxe, axe, we need the table. I don't remember what the recipe is for a Thaumcraft table. Let's take a look real quick. It's this guy right here. That looks pretty easy. Okay, we got one of those. I thought there was one more thing we needed. Nope, that is it. Okay, so as long as we have a wand, let's get our good wand and let's head over to our Thaumcraft area. So I think all we gotta do is stick it right in here, right? We'll put the wand in. Oh, I got all this glass in here still. So we have that, this table, that guy. 18. Does this not have the stuff in it? Or is that a different aspect? Okay, let me figure this out. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm such a Thaumcraft noob. I thought it was like lacking this and that we needed to provide it with that. So that's Perdido, and yeah, the wand has 93.04 or whatever. So yeah, we are able to craft that. I didn't even see this guy right here on this side. I was thinking we had to go and bring a warded jar over here, and this guy's got Perdido times 64, but apparently that was not necessary. Derp. Okay, so we have this thing made. Is that all we had to do for this quest, was just make that? Yeah, it looks like it. So that's a detection task. It's going to give us a reward bag and a heart. Nice. Okay, so the reward bag's a greater one. What are we going to get? Rain muffler. Not so good reward. Actually, that's a really good reward. But they gave us one of those at the very start of the map. And it's actually up here, so we don't need another one. We haven't expanded out far enough where rain is an issue. Okay, so that's awesome. That's taken care of. So what's the next part we have to do? Looks like alchemy is where we're at right now. So this wants us to make an alchemical centrifuge and an alchemical construct. Huh. Okay, so again, we have to refer to this thing. Alchemical alchemical centrifuge and a construct. Alchemy, I bet it's under this tab. Let's peek around real quick. Alchemical centrifuge. Did I already make this before? No, maybe I haven't made this before. I don't think I have. Okay, so we need the Essentia tube, a piston, alchemical construct. Ooh, so how do you make an alchemical construct? Automated alchemy. That's a mystical construct. Oh, I have to click on it and it shows me the recipe. Derp. Okay, so alchemical construct. So that's Essentia valve, tube, V filter, great wood planks. Aha, a lot of stuff here. Essentia tubes and valves and stuff. I almost really want to just go tear down our, what are these things called? Alembic? Tear these things down and just use these tubes. Let's actually look. Okay, so Essentia. Yeah, we got a lot of this stuff. Oh, we got more of these tubes here, so we don't have to tear those down. We have valves already. I guess I made more than what I needed before. Okay, so what else do we need for that? The V filter. Let's take a look. Yeah, we don't have a V filter. So how do you make one of those? Let's jump back into the book real quick. Into here, into there. I'm clicking, nothing's happening. Is it not made through that? Okay, so there's the item. Clicking on it, it's not showing me how to craft it. All right, so I know I've made one of those before. Yeah, it's not showing me. Ah, here it is. So silverwood log and some gold ingots will make us the V filter. Okay, let's make a few of those. Silver wood logs. I guess we'll make, yeah, let's make 4 of them. So we'll need some gold. All right, and I think this had to be done over here on this guy. Whoops, not that. Do this and that. All right, so there's 4 of those guys. I think we're on our way to getting everything done that we need to get done. So in order to make the alchemical construct, we need great wood planks. And I think we had a great wood sapling, but we don't have great wood planks. So now that we have this, we should be able to grow it maybe. Let's grab the Hoa growth. Hopefully this is going to work. I don't know if you need more than one of these saplings to grow. Let's stick it right here and click it. Oh, okay, so you just need 1 sapling. Wow, that's a lot of tree. Goodness, that's almost as tall. Or is it as tall as the mob farm? Wow. That is like the biggest tree ever. Okay, very good, very good. So now I want to chop this all down. And we do have access to the stream that's got frugal repair. So what I can do is just right click on this thing. I think this chops it all the way down from the top. Oh, you know what I should do? Where's my magnet? Let's get this turned on so I don't lose anything off the edge. Yeah, let's just go ahead and continue to right click on this thing. I believe this is chopping the tree down from the very top. Kind of looks like it. Well, we're getting stuff anyway. Okay, let me go ahead and chop the rest of this tree down. We'll be back, guys. Whew, that's a lot of grey wood logs we got from that one tree. Look at that. That's like 5 stacks just about. We got 6 great wood saplings in return. We only used 1, so yeah, that's a profit of 5 more saplings. I don't know if we're ever going to need to grow any more great wood trees, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's see. I am looking for my resonant flux thingy. There we go. So that'll charge up my wireless. That was starting to look a little bit in disrepair. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away here. Don't need that axe anymore. Yeah, this axe I'm going to keep on my hotbar. Actually, I don't know if I have to keep it on my hotbar. I'm going to keep it on me anyway so it repairs over time. It does have that repair 5 on it, which is pretty cool, and frugal 5. Okay, so now that that's done, we should be able to come back over here. Oh, I guess those sheep never did take care of themselves yet, did they? Yeah, we should be able to come back over here and... Wait, what did we have the recipe for? Now, I can't even remember. I spent so much time chopping down that tree. Construct. Aha. So it was a Sencha tube, V-filter. And, okay. So we can get this out of here. So we need... So like this. I'm probably doing this wrong. Like that. Great wood in the center. And I feel like we're missing something. Was it these guys? Yeah, I've done that wrong. Okay, so let's look again. So Essentia tube. The valve and the filters. Those should be right? So we need Ordo and Aqua. Our wand has Ordo and Aqua. This also says, so Essentia tubes in the 4 sides. V-filter in the upper right and lower left. I don't get it. Essentia valve. Is that not the Essentia valves that we need? It is. So why is this not working? Huh. I don't know. So, I tell you guys what. The only thing I can see right now is this. Oh, great wood planks. Great wood planks. Aha! Got it! Alchemical construct. Oh my goodness, guys. I thought that was just a weird looking great wood log for some reason, but no, that was actually a different item altogether. So there's my quest book. Alright, so that is done. Now we need to make the alchemical centrifuge. And that requires the alchemical construct plus a piston, an arcane alembic, and some more of the Essentia tubes. So let's get this going. There's the construct. We'll get that other tube out of there. Okay. Oops, wrong page. This one. So we need the arcane alembic. Let's go ahead and steal one from up here. I don't know if I'm ever going to have to use these again, but if we do, I can craft one later. So we'll put that guy right there. And finally, what else do we need? We need a piston. So I think I should have one of those on AutoCraft. Nope, not the sticky ones. Okay, very good, very good. And there we go. Nice. So that went ahead and should complete the quest. Aha. All right, so I need to clean out my inventory. Things are getting a little out of control here. Let's start putting some of the stuff away that we don't need anymore. All of that stuff, and I think we're good. Okay, so now let's claim that reward. And that is a greater reward bag. So what is that going to give us? Ah, some of the blood magic stuff. Very good. Going to put all that away, the heart away. Okay, so I think we are making some pretty good progress here. So moving Essentia. I've already done this, but okay, so valve, filter, Essentia tube. So we can just go ahead and grab one of these guys. One of the tubes. We can submit those. All right, so it wants a filtered Essentia tube. I'm not sure how to make one of those. And I assume it's going to be in the book here. Advanced Essentia tubes. So that's the filtered one. Okay, so we need a V filter plus an Essentia tube. That doesn't sound too bad. Yep, we already have everything ready to go for that. So that's awesome. Perfect. Okay, and we can go ahead and submit that guy. Nice. So we can get a golem animation core, entropy shards, or nitor. I assume this one is probably the more expensive ones out of all of those. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that gives us a great wood sapling, full heart, and a reward bag. So let's go ahead and claim that. And this reward bag is Angry Doll and Creepy Doll. Okay, so that spawns what, a blaze and a Enderman. Yeah, I think we looked at those way early on. Let's go and eat some meaty stew because meat. Okay, so the next quest to go from here is we can do Thalmic Minions or Brains. What does Brains have to do? Oh, we need Zombie Brains and Brain in a Jar. Okay, so we got Zombie Brains. Zombie Brains, yep. Let's go ahead and submit those. So Brain in a Jar, I have never made one of those. I've seen them before. I think, in fact, we saw those on the first season of our Hermitcraft Feed the Beasts. So what is that's a warded jar. That's a void jar. So how do we get the brain in a jar? I'm going to have to look around this book for a little bit because I'm not really sure where everything is. Is it under this one, perhaps? It could be. I just don't even have it unlocked. Oh, brain in a jar. Okay, so, oh, that's Arcane Infusion. So we're going to need a warded jar, spider eye, water bucket, and a zombie brain. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and get this set up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I am cooking up some zombie brains here. It's breaking it down into its different parts. If we hold shift over here, you can see it's got the brain and that little skull thing. So if we look in the book, it says for brain in a jar, we need the cognito, the brain thing. We need the examinus, the undead one, this guy. And then we need the owl, census. So it turns out, as far as census goes, I had some files of these. So I put that into a warded jar. So we got that right here, full warded jar full of this stuff. But yeah, now we're boiling zombie brains, trying to extract the other components that we need. We need the cognito and the undead one. Okay, so let me go ahead and let this creak along and do its thing, and we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, guys, I think we got everything set up for our Infusion Altar here. So let's take a look at this once again, brain in a jar. So it says we need a zombie brain at the top, water bucket at the bottom, water jar in the center on the altar itself, and spider eyes on either side. So we're doing it this way, exactly as it shows in the book. I know the last time we did this, I kind of took it from the diagonal and I put it on the straight edge. But yeah, we're going to do it on the diagonal like it shows in the book. So everything should be good. We have our examinus and our cognito right here and over there. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So I think we just need to click this thing with the wand or something, don't we? Or do we have to right click it? Right click does nothing. Wand. Left click, right click. What? Let's try it again. No? Do I have to... Gosh. Do that? Nope. That's not what you do. Well, dang, I thought this is... Oh, you know what? Okay, I placed it down on there. I wasn't on the altar. There we go. Right click. With the wand does it. Okay. So, I think we should be able to do this one pretty much okay. I'm not expecting too many explosions and things. It says the level is like moderate. It wasn't dangerous or anything like when we were doing the great wood sapling. So I think we should be okay for crafting this. Okay, so it's got all that stuff in. It is sucking in the zombie brain, the spider eye, our bucket of water, and the other spider eye. Nice. Okay, so that went pretty smoothly. Very good. So there is our brain in a jar. That's awesome. Okay, so the brain in the jar, if you don't know, actually will collect experience orbs around it, and then you can like right click on it later and it'll give those orbs back to you. So that's pretty cool. We really don't have a use for it. So let's go ahead and manually submit that guy. So that's going to give us a reward bag, green heart canister, and a full heart canister. Oh man. So we got lots of rewards today. What are we going to get? A writing pick. Writable. Stonebound Thaumic. Does it have anything on here that looks very good? No, not really. But being that's a writing pick, I'm guessing this is going to have a lot of modifiers remaining. Repair material paper. Modifiers remaining 2. Okay, I didn't see that. It's at the very bottom there. So yeah, right away it's got 2 modifiers. So this might be a pick that if we use it over time, we could make it really good because it's got so many additional modifiers on it. Probably we're not going to use it though. So we'll just go and throw it in our ME system like most of our stuff that we do. This can go away. All of these guys. Yep. Take one of those buckets of water. Man, my inventory felt so clogged today. My goodness. Okay, guys. So let's take one more look at the quest book and see what we have to do to make progress. Okay, so... Oh, actually, that's good because we've been getting lamps of fertility. So we'll be able to turn those in. Lamps of growth, too. Yeah, we got 2 of the lamps of growth. So that'll help us out on the next quest. So that's pretty cool. What about... Wait. Magician's Blood Orb. Oh, we have to make 3 of those. Okay, I see. So the golems, you know, I think we've gotten some golems too. Yeah, we got a tallow and a wood one, so we can go ahead and submit those guys. Or I guess just attack them. Okay, so yeah, we got some more stuff to do here. So I tell you guys what, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to check the time on this video. I'm not sure how long it is. But yeah, let me take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we've reached the end of today's episode. Yeah, I just had to double check and make sure we weren't going to make like a 45-minute long video. Yeah, we're about 25 minutes in right now, so I think it's a good point to end it. So let's go ahead and eat some fish and chips. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and end the episode here. So we got some pretty cool stuff done today. That was a crazy greatwood tree. We got like 5 stacks of greatwood logs. We did some Thaumcraft stuff using Infusion Altar. Really cool stuff, guys. All right, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this video if you liked it, and we'll see you next time.